What's going on, guys? It's Nando doing the video thing one more time, and today we're going to be talking about the iPhone 7 Plus battery life. Now, previous videos ago that I've posted, I talked about the regular iPhone 7 battery life, which I thought was already pretty incredible given the size of the battery, that it was able to last that long. But I've switched over to 7 Plus, and I've got a couple screenshots here to show you guys over a period of time here what you can expect in regards to the 7 Plus. Alright, so in front of us here we have one screenshot with the phone at 50% battery life remaining. As you can see there, 50%, okay? Now with 50% remaining, I already had 5 hours and 10 minutes of screen on time, or usage like Apple likes to call it, and the phone had been on for half a day, or a little over half a day. So as you can see, 50% with 5 hours already of usage. Now that does include background processes, but those are the processes that makes sense to be used. You know, weather widgets, email, Bluetooth, all those things do use your phone's battery. So it does factor in. Not a lot, but it does. Nonetheless, as you guys can see here, you can't see from the beginning, but that's basically what I use my phone for. News, the phone actual, Instagram, cameras, photos, etc. The most of what I use my phone with is YouTube, Safari, surfing the web, Google Chrome, and checking my mail. And Snapchat. Those are easily the applications that I use the most to drain battery. Now let's go on to our next day. Here we have 7% battery life left, and in this day phone had 7 hours and 27 minutes of usage with 16 hours of standby time. Again, same usage pattern and behavior. The usual YouTube, mail, texting, using the phone, surfing the web, listening to music. Here we've got 10% battery life left and almost 9 hours of usage, a little over 16 hours of standby time. Now, the pictures that I'm showing you here, they are as the phone has been broken in. In other words, when I got the phone, most people know that battery life tends to take a few days to adjust to your usage and to be broken in. Charging, patterns and behaviors influence how well your battery is used and how much battery life you get. So as you guys can see here, I got a 50% first, then I have 7% left on the second one, and on this one, with 10% battery life remaining, I had almost 9 hours of usage. A little over 16 hours of standby. Let's go on to the next one. Here, 2%, let's actually show you that, 2% usage, or 2% remaining, I should say, I'm sorry. Almost 9 hours of usage, a little over 13 hours, or almost 14 hours of battery life, a standby time. So how you use your phone influence the battery life. And finally, this was taken the other day, 3% I had left, 9.5 hours with almost 16 hours of standby time. One thing I can tell you guys for sure, the battery life on the iPhone 7 Plus is a non-issue. It's fantastic. It's going to last you all day. Most people aren't going to have 6, 7, 8, 9 hours of usage. Most people are going to have standby times into a little over a day, with probably about 4 hours of usage to 5 hours of usage. Most of the time when I use my phone, I use it in spurts. So it'll be a standby for a long period of time, and then I'm going to be YouTubing for 30, 40 minutes. Then standby, then I'm going to be YouTubing for another 30, 40 minutes. So then I'll go on the phone call here, text message, binge there, and that's how the battery life is used. Most people know that iPhone battery life, the standby is fantastic. When you're using it, it's going to go down. But the thing is, you should expect, and honestly, this is a heavy case scenario. You should expect on average to get anywhere between 6 and 10 hours of usage, depending on your carrier. In this case, I'm using T-Mobile. Depending on how good you get service in your area, and depending on background processes, Bluetooth, syncing, fetching mail, things like that. So guys, I hope this helped you a little bit in determining whether or not the iPhone 7 Plus battery life is good, average, okay. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, whether or not you think that the iPhone 7 Plus battery life is adequate, more than adequate, etc. And what your experiences are or have been with the iPhone 7 Plus, or whatever phone you're using right now. I was using the regular iPhone 7, and I have used other Androids in the past where the iPhone battery wasn't as good, and in some cases the iPhone's battery is much better. So I'd love to hear from you guys coming up soon. If you guys have any comments or questions, like I said before, leave it in the comments section below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. On to the next video, guys. It was Nando. Peace.